see for me mama call about SBTV Africa. So we're daily hustle across the whole world. If I'm DJ Nyame. So maybe I'll show me will be now so by a show so simple. And when I say the numbers the good screen so bet me I was happening was 0240 677-898 and 0244 790-902. Numbers in the good screen so no the Ghana code be count keke. Obe so ba show no so share life experience nyama ekoso around you near their business near there na yesua bibi fe be say hu omo akwantu omo so no nyama mo femu near there amafo person mo kwa abrochi abrochi ne just that form announce enya easy sir compare nyama e be compare near there you from DJ nyama na me ko straight me too far me ko UK krom na me ne papa ba ko na brate ba ko akodi nkomo na only I share life story. You want to say starting the same life or what is saying. Boss, we want to call about SBTV Africa. So, boko there.
Oh, Nyamiado Charlie Boko Bibia Boko. I want the womb kakra, but Ebende. In every media, and you will my hustle now. You go to kakra.
Hey, daily hustle. I wanted the
daily hustle. Daily hustle.
Yeah.
I wanted the.
I wanted the miss my best experience in kakra. And I'm done.
We talk about now. We share yellow jacket. Be in there. And you want to say, "Hey, it will be an hour. It will be a drew up until."
Hey, it will be a. And I'm person skin. We person color and PM more. It will be an hour. Rock and ice ne rami muna fresh.
Why try? I will be hypothermia. I want to call.
Anyway, boss. Me mo akwa ba udini ya den food dem ni ya den na UK emphasize now.
Me pacha your friend me Lawrence Samawa and ba me fie din pa bebrebe edini me no Kwesi ba until obi a ohumi a obe friend me Kwesi ba bia what me say onni me roots pa nti decide din na nipa but me di ankasa Lawrence Samawa me free originally me free Ghana me Infantini but Kumasi a na wo me honma na papa Sabe mama de waka baby ene yenyina na eche about 5 years ago me mama ka baby nti ye bagana e baba ye na ye nti Kumasi na metena na menyine ye na me call primary school Kings International nti most of me mates almost share with channel. I know so most of them almost follow pa and almost share with channel no pa they know me Kings International School nti me we Kings International no na me call me secondary school me call Opokuware you can say the best secondary school or what you call it in Ghana. I think a lot of people will say will argue otherwise, but yeah, I think it's the best secondary school in Ghana. And hold on me call and me we Opokuware no and me call UCC me call university I my first degree at UCC and if I say a question I'll be saying no answer I met him the amount I will no but obviously me really no and me national service after that no and me bar I kind of say abroad and maybe I'll be some further questions I'll be able to answer it
nice one it's emphasize now or see UK no
so see there me what me Maidstone I Kent southeast of England. Originally, me ba London for no me betna me antin chain internet East London. Leytonstone. Leytonstone. Until hold on, me betna for a couple of years until say I decided I wanted to become independent. I mean, I may move out because that time not ni paying any powers of age. And me bedrew you can have no one one of the things they hear pa can say and kratasem. And said beya unyan krata wasam and ubetuma degrees are we are seeing or masters or PhD in your what to be drawn as a unin krata include to Juma now, yes, send a bear, me now phone with Brebe, and I mean, and watch our previous story, time about UK, no. About one here, cleaning near a dinner, over Sorena, they be our wash or cambu, now Demika, Uche bus, now for 2 hours, or 3 hours or Hanamo. But in Bassen krata, 70 BB, and as a 7 while so ball home or think a crack. Nasa Nyankopon so ensure no beka ho a ebe ma watimi akọ wanim ebe watimi aye nyoma bebrebe nti me bedru hanom no na enkratasem no mom na me na ehia me because no bedi nkan wie me first degree e wo Ghana dada nti me ye adwuma ni bia me koye adwuma e wo I think say we interview a man for be no mo ye adwuma wo force o mo de force e ko Ghana no
yeah
nti me konya obi a sebe me wie degree o Ghana nti ka me ka se me koye se adwuma no kra wo Ghana nya se bia na adwuma na ye media na ye sebe Pakistan ni bi na adwuma na ye ne dia ne papa adwuma kwa na o hweso nti ko gyina ho a falls bill no and ye sorting it out into grades so that ne nyoma where your trousers where your mat where your crowd where your bags there nti eno na me ye ya afa me gyina ho ma me say adwuma we dia because eno na mba be ye dia bobra ha enko ye oh yeah me o hadu ma na sebe ayi abo bi achi mi awe nti eze be kopa bi papa nde ede ma brabo na me de ye nti o ma me say me jaye na me say koye e kan say me say koye security adwuma nti hadu security no ansa na betima nya security job aye no just wo bibia your friend no ayi SIA license nti me koye me SIA license door supervisor se ne bia obe commonly from bouncers se me so sebe me modu kakra nti maybe a pub ne clubs ne nyuma no maybe a Thursday Friday Saturday night no akujuna ho nti amanfo ba hon ma now we check your ID we check your bags and making sure say the right persons they are not bringing any sharps any knives or any guns or anything into the nasibia you also be able to control the people who are within the pub or the club now I be more geoman no over nti me koye no and I'm so during that time you all know during the weekends during normally Thursday Friday Saturday now it drew normal weekday now na me what SIA license na me so was CCTV license it's on there na me I kind of say Sainsbury's for and a year adwuma nti Sainsbury's our War Farm store nti na me on so na me security day job or hono nti ono so me koye nti it got to a point originally me so me ba hanum no kasa ne nyamu me ba hanum no so me dey that time no ma 2 years student what you call it work permit visa ne nyuma no enta no bi na me dey buy nti me ye sa adwuma na me hu say aka mbebe 1 year na say 1 year ne so a na say you start say trouble krata obi adwuma no so obi o visa now working permit ba be expire na ya cho letter o permit na be expire nti e dey na wo ye dey afa ho nti na hu say SMP papa de me bra because 1 year ne so a na say SMA ba be illegal nti ho mu wo ma na me dwen ho say me kwa ko di soldier e wo krom ha ena me fa nko back akra me so me we university I had always wanted to be a soldier or be an army officer to me we university of Ghana no me UCC me me national service na pese ka me ko soldier me ko di soldier of Ghana and me ko army officer even me colleagues some of my colleagues I know mu we university up till now omo da ho army ebi mu ye major ebi mu ye lieutenant colonels and then nyonyoma e Ghana army ntina me pese me ko join the Ghana army but that time no this is 2006 2007 ewo Ghana na before I remember ko join Ghana army no na yes me metua bribe azana ya family wa adwumam na me gidi say sa anyoma no so ensa ye because yes me metua bribe eti me medwene ho a me a sebe
one that see metua bribe
sebe that time adwuma no na me na mfo no munyae no na amanfo na edi omanim because omo open applications na wow nim sebe ye chrome connection ne ade anu bia because na that time we call direct entry na we be apply na minimum amanfo my application no several times but through the direct way no by emfa but unless e bia sebe ubusuani bi eye panyi bi e bia oye ohene bi ana oye obi o ni nsemo ewo bi o sika kakra dia na bia betimi ko rero ma na afa enti sebe me so me papa oye government worker and in yanum so na ye 7 enti sika no kra bakra so hwe enti me dwene ho a se me kwa kotua bribe na afa me soldier abre me be so me man ne se me sa so wo 2 years visa me back room had ma person be di soldier me ti me di soldier yen jemehwe sebe bi a bosomi akatua no kra emu kra be yedu achen se ne be a make odi soja wa Ghana kra menya no medwene ho a me calculations na me say ene ma me fa mbra ha na me di soja wa hanom interne so ka ho nti me ba hanom no ena me ye koye adwuma wo force for no honom no me koye security me sa so koye parking attendant hanom so ayom twetwa ticket de maka se bia obi parking cars illegally ya na opportunity ticket man Charlie ba ku bi pa obi ma Jamaica ni bi ya body ya mbo me da ba Jamaica ni bi o man kra my chase mi pa challenges me koye no na Jamaica ni no na ye de is ono security police for nim dada into ye de sa security tag ni bi ato ne nine because we are called prison in and out of prison sa so police for there they've got him on his radar on their radar because I'm matching on my bread. Into me quiet and that time now it was my first time on the beat. So me co patrol akoye sa parking attendant at Jumano. Na yeah, baby Arsenal for stadium one it's Linton. Yeah, Arsenal what you call it, football club or more stadium no one. It's Linton era Emirates. Into that era to me quiet me could draw me beat now me patrol me share akoye ne car in this way. Or no our parking illegally. I take it to be also ni ho. And I'm a train your computer na dey a dab machine. Handheld machine. Me ba be issue ticket. Me wan say what pay free na your betting company be William Hill. What pay free William Hill hono no aba. No be jiro hono. Say o jiro ho nyina etu ohye nata so no pagya nata de cost say no de etu ni kire me say say my imagine say me be man ticket a me hu tu na e wo hanom no. He also going to empty the bullets into me. Or man, I was say, I call me pa. Na me so Omicron na or patrols are beating no. One can't wait in answer. Me no no so nim. One can't wait in answer. Me say, oh, corner say I we Jamaica need a green car with this registration number. Don't even make an attempt. Say, oh, command ticket. As I de no. And to me, the message how many ne kakwe argue. All man, I'm a friend, my supervisor. I will radio walkie talkie. I use so. And Okajem say I should just run away. Just I might have to call the police to come and save you where you are. Into one man I'm telling yes and make on not one man in Crawford be ababe apprehend me. I said on babe attack him no. Old man who's I could be any car ni boots no na the dog can save you no cage him or be a dog no catch a dog or clicking his fingers say dog and chasing me. Old man come and see speed. Hey. Come and see speed. The old man was actually a new braba. Into me come that time so maybe in your office one. Now your office is about almost I can't say because of me nanti krakwa it will take me about half an hour. A muwa. Inti me kase me tu me kakra chale nipa ni ahoden nti na restaurant bi nearby near no mutai free pa na me koshe hono ti me koshe hono ma na me ni bon komo say this hono nti restaurant owner no ya Turkish and Turkish owner no yeah may God bless him and o Sunday or fair police nti oni mom na fair police and police for no buy nti police for no arrive hono no that was o me be do on ma hu akwa na o say not again. Because they don't know what to do with the guy. He's been in and out of prison, And he sabi so kamikoye na kukumi anka sabi kukumi kwa kukumi kwa. And me was soja nimu that time so me could di soja na me di soja ne be 6.5 years. And then muhonom no obviously not that time na Afghanistan ne Iraq war no so koso no nti muhonom no. Me call Afghanistan for 6 months. We could do 6 months for Afghanistan, 7 at the mercy or at the service of the Queen. And you call me 6 months tour of Afghanistan. And in all, no, me say,
you go to Tioni be who can be.
On the make me catch rise me cool. It's only there. Sabi na me a combat engineer. Into combat engineer no. In fact, say infantry for no front line. into combat engineer. If I say sometimes we can also be on the front line. In Tibia say infantry soldiers, you know, ABR. If I say or more air and the take exercise, they've come to a river in Sobi and an obstacle be. Nasebia, they cannot cross the river now. We will have to build the bridges for them to help them to be able to cross with the tanks, with all the vehicles and everything. It also when they are on patrol, they get to a particular base. During the base, you know, omuni tent until we will have to go and set up the place for them. So then they can do their patrols. Sometimes too, we will have to blow bridges up. Bridges, they have to cross a bridge from one point to the other. Until a bridge normal cross, the bridge is dilapidated. I am right. Until we will just have to be a collapse it. So all we have to do.
What to be? And now
it's on the Matubi, but my whole pictures with me, bro.
How to be no kuobi.
On the meeting, Casimir Kubi.
Anyway, let's now come Ghana. So let me take you back from to Ghana again and come back. Into who just
okay.
Opesan called joining Ghana Army, no, but because of bribe, no, say, who has a bribe, no, Sitiano. Anything I do, I've been to Suko, UK, and Noa.
Pachoan, yes. And
now for the now for Mukacho say, those who money in for the Mukacho sell with your bribe.
Oh, me now for no woman, no, me bodin there, but or more, me name say a far woman, not two of them, not or papa, him for. And about so na a nipa me a senior judge Kumasi one of the high courts. And I'm Mika say sebi na me papa or no just an ordinary auditor.
Okay.
And sebi they be as one of my father can say sebi they were dinty or sina onibi but no movement is the Beko school because say uko school na say unya classmate so our classmate and I sebi also benya penyina also classmates, they will also equally be in higher places. Yeah. And and Moabia almost bit me about. And even those are no nibi, but Nema 7 or the but more than the university. And that's something I really appreciated for what he did. On every man, more than boy, I'm with him the boy. I mean, I be drew to say, baby, I dream.
Wow. It's saying 7, right?
Yeah, 7, but say backward frame until say yaka 6.
It's the yaka in our way. Some more outside.
2 on our family. And penny 4 me no and not penny me toss 4. Into na can penny 4 me and son a woman him. Penny pan the on any family or more US. Yeah, or more Vermont. And the toss no the deep penny nature second born on a baby no. And on no Bema. And a third one, or by in our Baba Cope, there can remember. Third one, on a Mimidinechi, honestly, US, honestly in the family, honestly in the family, and Miss Mewaha. And me and Sana Kana Mudimechino, do Dimechi directly, honestly, Ghana, on the urine in the mouth, or Ghana, and a 2 Nakana, on the last born twins, almost Ghana, yeah, on Papa Netis, yeah.
It's a year, man, I'll Oko UK.
Me for the time I won university the first time in Bahapa na 2005. Me best settled then for 2007. And I'm buying and best settled yeah.
I see. It would do one now papa ninya na won say military no room dia obetimi nya krata sem no. Anything I would push up on.
Intimate not Madame Fubi that time so now I think so now it has almost become the order of the day because so be drew I said me so we need krata sebe was mobo it's now Madame Fubi I'm in the UCC and no din kan ba hajame or your friend Eugene Kabute and no mom no din kan ko start any training that intimate be my friend I'm in din komo I say now Lawrence pa Obetna has yes, including Juma with working visa. No, I can't 1 year pay wua. And then I'll be Ubeko Kroma now be legal cleaning and obey. And someone said, asama madam for no can nyansa wom. And I'm say a woman say training no enye easy, soldier training enye easy editing. But I had to obviously do the extra work. Intimate me ko ye adwuma during the day. Intimate me ko ye adwuma bi abebe 9-10 hours during the day. Intimate pon adwuma na me kwa na me de ye kan say adwuma me de be entade am de be training P kit. Na me de ahye me bag. Intimate pon ya na ma making sure say me see or bar that time me see or bus or Leytonstone. Me see or Leyton station or public park bi or play area bi or no. No makonam so ma tumrika miwia na ma change na ma smata there if you hold so e call baby first na mete or Leytonstone no now it was about just 5 minutes nti miwia na ma said dumrika meti tumrika na ma sa call back until that time am the exercise na in preparation say me kwaku di soja na and na e bitimi aboa me say na be ya me koye because omo fitness test it's all pass fitness test no and it's also a medical examination so one pass ya enya there be foul. And I had to make sure say I'm fit enough to be able to pass both the medical examination and also the physical test, you know.
Iti then ofede ore no Wednesday na also 6 years spend away from
6.5 years. But say also say me kwa realm no bibi nti na e ma medical realm say ye nkrata asem na good soldier ni mom there, don't get me wrong, the soldier no is very good. Nti bia me fancy bia ka me ko join here no. Now, me even though say me a university no, me one degree no. Now I wanted to transfer to become an officer because I've got a degree no. Because kabe Ghana na kame join here and kame join it as a non-commissioned officer and a normal soldier kame join it as an officer. But a Chrome Hanum that time no, almost say untna Chrome Hanum for 5 years. Now say need indefinite leave to remain and I need British passport. Which my PhD in qualification what we are seeing still I'll be joining. I just all joining as a normal soldier.
Okay.
And even though now me time na me soldier no, na me person me transfer eba be what you call it commissioned officer no. No almost say that time no, now I have still not gotten what you call it the 5-year stay now. I bet my qualify me in the UK to transfer from becoming a normal soldier to a commissioned officer no. That time is so me British passport ni we and so not me fear no abro so say me to my officer. Because cut off that time that cut off point you know about you have to about 32 years. In the time I me try me 5 years in Senegal I meet me apply by a commissioned officer no my bros are age limit and so and which means say me can say me woman just say me woman to say soldiers and it will take to from a non-commissioned officer to becoming an officer, no, even a captain, no, it can take you anywhere between, depending on how good you are, maybe between about 20 to 25 years before you can even get closer to becoming an officer.
Wow.
Me sure so me fear na me no anya de abeboa me. So the be na it was a lot of hard work, so I had to make that hard decision. Yeah, just to leave. But that was after my tour in Afghanistan. No, I'm a 6 months tour.
So free musa, I serve you years now. Can help us so free musa na package be almost can be mamo. Bet me there. I sort yourself out throughout. For some particular period.
Yeah, so free mono sane dia. So why na what they will pay a free moa. I know there's a KBA anywhere at the amount. But the only thing probably you might be entitled to, or more something they call career transition partnership, because maybe I will be the soldier, and I feel all free soldier ni ma be civilian, until all free soldier about be civilian no. And you said and you because all soldier ni mo sebe you provide the BBA the mount, especially ebi as own warrior eduana for what a single accommodation mo. You renter you better free pay mu kakrabi even say what warrior cry. Renter, you be my marriage quarters. The marriage quarters, it was my 3 that time. No fancy 3-bedroom house with garden and a garage and everything. That time, I make a no. That time I was paying about £250 for the whole house a month, and then you free me pay. But so free when I saw bus civilian a diner na me team or soldier muna na me £250. So diner on here I'll be a baby 1,200 and now 1,500.
Wow.
And sometimes it makes the life in the army very comfortable, and a lot of people are comfortable with that kind of lifestyle in the army. But one you also get what we call enhanced learning credit. I know enhanced learning credit. So we get a minimum of 4 years in the army now. Not every year be accrue be 1,200 year time no, £1,200. Until be free ma 1,200 no, you'll be able to use to do some courses. Free soldier anymore. A bit more bow ma wet me. Enya wonsa no adwuma na wanya adwuma ya opese ye ansa na be ya de wo be free soldier nim no. But there was a time a lot of people when they were leaving, especially about 2012 2011 and even 2014. Now a lot of people were made redundant because the army, the British army was restructuring. So they made a lot of people redundant. And unless say unya redundancy package ni be dia, and maybe you get a lump sum. And sometimes too, because a year tum for no. If you want exercise there and adding, it's me do Scotland, it's me do Wales, a warm pa be a -5 degrees. We say so this year na freeze. And some of us probably we normally get this particular illness, what we call cold injury, or what I said earlier on hypothermia. And when you cold injury now, maybe or caught into the cold or exposed to extreme cold that they cannot withstand it. They cannot feel their fingers. There's numbness in their fingers, in their feet, and all of that. And sometimes, the army makes a decision after going through a medical assessment process. Maybe a medical discharge. Into a medical discharge in this idea, then you might get what you call it, a lump sum. Also, or call Afghanistan and Iraq, or be also in training, maybe a kwakupra. At that time, no so be na sikabi ohodoma e assess so na say be untimi and serve our army movie because of the injury that you sustained and now you've incurred now. Then they just give you a lump sum just to pay you out so you can go out and obviously set up for yourself.
Wow. It is before about the film then anger bang no was surveys or person obey before we take it decision person film no. Now then they see when this so person obey.
Me mom they might be film then I need to say in person me caught into construction and health and safety because I did a lot of research into the research now me now I thought so the construction industry, is a very good sector for me to work in, and the rewards, is also very good, and it's also tied in a little bit with what we were doing in the army, near building bridges. Even though there were temporary bridges, we also were using Hessian to build fortified accommodation in your. So it was a bit of both, and we're doing a little bit of logistics and all of that as well. So I thought the construction and also becoming health and safety professional was what I decided to do. And the time, not even me what army, when I decided I wanted to leave the army, me last year, decided say me free army, That's when I started doing my masters because I already had my first degree in Ghana. So I registered to do an online master's degree from the University of Sunderland. And it took me just a year. And by the time I'm a free soldier, at the end of 2013, now my master's already in September 2013, that same year. So I was a full-time soldier, and I was also doing my master's degree as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It is a CNO who went to construction, and now we're there. To then person who's see dying, and now we're there. Field man, I was construction abroad.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, in fact, your company, we do everything construction related. Means your friends say a principal contractor. And the principal contractor, and a demolition, demolition, not demolition, you build new houses in place of it. CC dying, refurbishment, what we call conversions, also cut and carve. Yes, also even civil engineering as well. And I say roads and utilities. So you see new buildings. There is one of my sites now. My war until I take care of my one of our sites. Into me what do you call it? Inspection. And it's a new development. It's about 16 houses, individual houses, and into individual houses. It's being done on behalf of Enfield Council and the Enfield Council more Edmonton. Can I say north of London or more baby.
When I wa juma ana wa fankofo ana say we juma ma ban ana we juma ma cancel ana say.
No, Mpacho, and me, I'm a Juma. Your company, no, your company. I'm employee. I am an employee of the company, but I am one of the directors of the company.
Actual construction work, you know. I had the account will be your construction, and as we are a moon saying you might be as a Juma cry, I say the whole construction. But I'm sure honor changing from the military hustling food now fail man to course out here with your degree, what you so construction field, you know, at the same it's a good.
Yeah, for me, I would say it's a very rewarding career being in construction and being in what you call a health and safety. You know, it's a very rewarding career. Yeah, that's what I would say because me free and me acquire my masters in this, so I didn't just stop there because I am one person. I always want to learn. I challenge myself that I always want to learn. And me acquire even my masters anywhere, you know. I also had to do specialist courses. I work construction in and to me BB a friend NEBOSH construction health and safety. And I'm Sasa NEBOSH environmental management. And this is a diploma. I went to do those things. And as I speak to you now, about 2 years ago, I completed my PhD. I completed my doctorate doing in fire engineering and also in construction. So I'm a person who wants to learn, who wants to improve upon myself. Yeah, to be able to do that. And see, but the construction industry, as long as you are ready to learn, you are ready to challenge yourself, the opportunities are there for you to go and grab it. But I also say, to be able to do all those things, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do it without the army, because the army gave me the skills that I needed. It gave me the confidence that I needed. It also gave me the training and also the platform. I'm a meeting Drew. Kind of say baby Amedri, and it has really helped me. And even the most important thing of all is in Krata 7. Sorted me out easy, crack.
Nice one. Yeah, just way. Certificates, no. And then you look at abroad for no to quany and they are almost certificates in Yejuma. Say, oh, no, but you couldn't ground so bet me a jump per skill, no. Certificates in skill, no. The end of most. Work why a degree, why any certificates in so now skill need. Which one? Then I will advise here, and then in your education be on that side.
Yeah, I will probably say, sir, if you've got a mixture of the two, if you've got a good combination of the two now, because for say a construction industry, what you can have, there is this singular regulations, or laws, govern, construction design and management regulations 2015 CDM 2015, and as part of that regulations, it says to be able to be assessed as somebody who is competent, you need to have 4 things. You need to be skilled, you need to have the knowledge, you need to have experience, and you need to have training. What we simply called SKET, SKET. So the skills, the knowledge, experience, and the training. And I think the skills now we're talking about, it feeds into that. But to get the skills, you need the qualification, because some people, a lot of people, some people learn a lot, or they are very effective when they are in the formal classroom, when they are learning the formal classroom. Some people also, they learn by just doing things. Internet so okay, Ghana, Obonma, Odeneko, I kind of say secondary school, so on obechire ne na ahwe enko ne tirim. But Odeneko bia sebi KTI technical school, he will probably be the best student over there. Obey and easy until but if we are able to have a blend of the two, for me, I think having the skills is very good, having the experience is very good, but you need the qualification to be able to back it up, because the skills only will take you to a certain level. If you haven't got the qualification now, there is a stopgap. It stops you somewhere. It's been fun. Say there was this particular organization I was working for previously before I joined my current company. So, now we need MVQ diploma. MVQ diploma. Fancy be out the back Ghana is almost equivalent to a foundation degree in Ghana. So we need MVQ diploma now. You can never become a manager or a director in the company. Into which means which might work experience, about 40 years experience, and it's very common in the construction industry. I've been doing this for 30 years, 40 years, or then I only but such a person, no, they can only go to become the highest they can go is probably becoming a senior site manager or maybe a contract manager. But to become a director, no, you need to have that level. So you need the skills, you also need the certification, you need what you call it, your certificate to be able to get to the next level. And for me, I think that's what is really helped me because I have got a good blend of the two. I've got the skills now, and even my PhD, I just did the PhD, for I thought I just wanted to challenge myself. I didn't have to do it because I was already a director by the time I completed my PhD. But I just wanted to so I would probably say it was just for self-aggrandizement. So the PhD. I've got the letters after my name. Yeah, or I've got a postnominal after my name. But I don't really need the PhD right now.
Wow. Uyobia Wawari Wamba.
My wife, a friend of Anita Amwa, originally honestly a Ghanaian from Otiasqua. And me were girls too. Me were girls too. 10-year-old, she'll be turning 11 soon in April. And me were 4-year-old as well. Michaela and Omunyina mo Ghana din Inshra and Asida. Yeah.
Oh, nice one. Yansha and Kolanti tie wo UK. And ebi mo kasa aswo ni life ni we ni pese omo bana omo magana kakra na omo meko school na omo nsua ya mamre na omo nsua de omo ni o ni amfo kasa respect ni ade. Sanya ma na onu omo ya adwen. Na so wa plan ni bi bisa.
Enu mom dear. It's a very good question. It's a hard question to answer as well. Charlie, yeah, I think so. Any mom there, and I think so. If you allow them to do that, say, "Omutimi can't imagine, omutimi can't feelings." When they go out in the real world now, it helps them. But I will come back to your question because any mom there raising them up, it's not easy. Raising them up, because for instance, my name is wife, we haven't really got any assistance. I leave very early in the morning. Me free for 5 a.m. Then I had to get to the office, get ready, and all of that. Now, until the kids, before they go to school, we have to drop them off at the childminder. Or sure, I'm childminder, no, Edomako school. I'm upon school, not childminder, unless it be a maybe off day, or my wife has also got off day. My wife is also a nurse, so she's also working as well. And it makes it difficult. He said, "Why am I ni conquer no why here?" But me mom there, I will not bring them to come and live what you call it in Ghana because I want to imbibe in them. I want to raise them the way. So Munyina, who said I can take the credit for it. Say I'm but I know say it will never happen. Who said I am also at fault with it. And to me, mom dear, I will want to look after it. Even though my wife probably suggested it. We've had discussions at home. Say Ghana na mother-in-law mama. But at the end of the day, they'll be raising them up the way they see fit or the way they deem fit. But but I've used that to threaten them before, especially Penino. If it was it's like Waka Assembly, she wants to talk back. I say, one me do be call Ghana what me do be call Ghana me go jaw Ghana nya cancer afa ibu ano why din no aja
only Ghana pen.
oh Oma Ghana several times several times Oma Ghana I think it's about 4 or 5 different occasions I'm a bit more
Ghana, other than ninja say Obaka say Ghana Ghana. So I want to come.
But she's very happy coming for holidays. So Aba be 2-3 weeks near then there and not even 6 weeks because Aba be 6 weeks crowd out there. Now more summer September a long break, you know. But I'll say too hot. I'll say too hot and I'll say share too hot. I want to be we are not share 7 and you know every seed, you know, I want money in their bread, but sometimes it's good because when they come home, yeah, I take them Momoko fruit Momoko ye way into experience it, the real life. And there was a time I had to take them to my roots where I used to live before my dad was able to and my mom were able to afford to build their own house and we moved into it. Dash me didn't call say it was a compound house. I want to night and then yankopo adum kakra before my father would me see one than a university. Ghana.
Because of say I will for bebre amu akwantu mu ni ade no mu need time ma omumma mu ni ade and ankola spending more time in school and ombeba so no ne catch mu school different and for me school different. Enti no ma dwen ni ade and nsem ya catch o menti no ombe fia mo no because mo time enti no ma dwen na kasakra different anything na maybe sa house an.
Yeah, and mom dear say why make it time because say me catch me free fear be a 5 a.m. no. By the time I get home no now about 6 p.m. So which means that about almost 12-13 hours you are away. And he said when they come home now or when you pick them up now, you've literally got about maybe 2 or 3 hours to spend with them. And in that, you know, you have to help them with their homework, you have to help them with this. And on the mom they're true. And that's where it's always good to sit down with them, especially my older one, or sit down with them. Then you talk to them, you make them your friends. Because now she's 10 years old, you know, you are able to have a decent communication with her, you are able to talk to her, you are able to share your secrets so that she can confide in you. Because of course school na se bia sebe obi kwa abuse na obi kwa kan asembia any kwan so catch her now. She might probably want to bottle it up on the country. But I want to build this our relationship now. She will come home and share everything with you. So if you've got any support or any advice or the way that you have to go around it, maybe I so call reporting money teacher and any school cry, then you know how to deal with it. But if you don't make friends with them, even if it's hurting them, they will keep it inside of them. Because they know hey, now what's that say? But you have to draw them closer to you. And I think it really helps. And to say that, probably she might be listening to this. Yesterday she got admission into one of the best grammar schools, Kent.
Oh,
yes. So I want to say congratulations to her. I'm taking them out for a very nice dinner this evening.
Oh, why are you? Because fear any fear. Nyama wako my plan is Ghana no so yes trust yes you be develop high pa into most of the I'm on any number of my brofo.
And no mom there I said okay na you go so na me former me started me free soldier the first job I mean no now the managing director no me boss no Ghana ni say or Ghana. And there is a lot of coordination and there's a lot of liaison in a year because while there is a chrome no sebi mejumana me yawa hado no health and safety, quality and environmental management, you know. You ensure that taking it seriously, sir. While we share sebi track explode and carry explosives and they call kind of a mine site. Sebi ke chrome hado ma. And there will be strict regulations in place. Anka, because that all comes under health and safety. Anka sa vehicle na the truck na the SSR explosives na de kono. You will not even think about using that kind of truck. So they transport explosives. And I think say chrome no. Gradually we're getting there. But I think say most of the multinationals in Ghana, like the tallow oils and Vermont and mining and all the bigger corporations, I think that they're taking it on board, and gradually, I think that it's drizzling down, it's disseminating to the other organizations. But on
we na right track I am using na track bends and I am using.
And also, who you see what you call it, the tracks that you have to, basically everything that you do, has to be based on for health and safety, based on the risk assessment. And to that specification, that particular track, will have to be what you call it, will have to be proven. Say what they transport explosives. Now say there is an explosion on the what you call it on that particular track now. The explosion is going to be localized. It will be able to contain it. While share explosion is here now and wipe it out an entire village, that is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And see, we have got all the laws. Don't get me wrong. There were regulations, laws for all the health and safety and everything. But the problem that we've got is the enforcement. That is the problem that we've got. Nobody is enforcing it. And people who even know it, they are abusing the regulations, they are abusing the laws. And that is one of the main problems. And I think myself and my former director, we're doing a lot of things, to be able to help. So now we're doing a lot of training. So now he's currently in Ghana. He's been in Ghana for about almost 3-4 months, and he might be coming here probably sometime, maybe 2 weeks time. But he goes down there, do a lot of training, do a lot of assistance. Sometimes we also do some training over, as what I'm doing with you now, but maybe over Zoom, especially when the COVID hit, maybe some training over Zoom, because I am a qualified trainer as well. I do a lot of coaching, even in my current work, I do a lot of coaching, I do a lot of training, and I'm also a NIBOSH assessor. I mark examination papers for people who want to become health and safety professionals as well.
Wow. Wow. Anyway, before I make a hokra and then advice, then I'll catch you to know be so omo pa abrochiaba and they be omoka. Abroche na ore no sa abo.
Oh, me mom there, Charlie. Nka enya abroche aka sebe ka me mom the person nka Isaac abo bi achimiare.
And I'll get the youth out there. I'm one person to cry. I'm one person who cost the be. I'm one person who the BBC see you many some person who then I'll catch you.
What I was saying is if you've got a purpose in life, so what the botayebi so or you've got where you want to get to, then you have to find a way. Say, because somebody will say or no on your opportunity at that time, because now probably they are not issuing the type of visas, working visas they gave to us during that time. So it might be a bit difficult, and people might want to use other illegal means, other routes to probably try and travel and come to the UK, or maybe go to other European countries or even North America and all of that. But just make sure you are not putting yourself and your family at risk. Use the right channels. Don't be deceived by people who are more connection. But if you use the right means and the right processes and you arrive here now, the world is up there for your grasp. If only you work hard with your dedication and also listen to the right people who will be willing to coach and to mentor you.
Wow. Well, you better say unyakasa me ba mo no bebre so de say na o sekra wa ko school ni ade asese a bibia wadui so kan bebre na so o kwa say normal cleaning ni ade o kan no so no kro na wo na say cleaning na kwa say o hwe Indians ni ade a o ntan home for cleaning we different thing ko school oppositions ni ade enti me here adwin say kwa ko pesika be fie straight but India nyama na say etimi kɔ na yesua bi sɛ na wosua bi say ahunsa bi say wetimi de abafie na yesua bi efim na nkɔfo bebre ba a one way na pesika be si dan wo fie pesika be we na ɔba dwuma ɔbɔ 3 hours ɔbɔ 2 hours ɔbɔ sika na yensua bi papa bi amfi hɔ Why?
Anyone they true because India for ni say no omo hwe ma omo office job nkwa na omo pe and trading buying and selling ono on pay adwuma ode na ho oden kwakoye because omo ahoden kra se be omo ni bi ohun say India for e border.
I will say this one is no more. Something goes and
aha eti omo adwuma eya ahoden adwuma na omo pe adwuma omo sebe omo be use omo adwene obetena office no use computers and now yeah trading buying and selling or yeah business and number sebe said okay no me ba cleaning my bi da me ba afro no my bi da but I had the target say I don't want to be doing this job for the rest of my life. So that's why I had to join the army, as we've talked about, and go through all that process. It's taking a lot of time. And if I said that time, no nisika ma spending, and I acquire my masters, acquire all those courses, and I acquire my PhD. I can make you the invest before, but I thought I had to invest in me first. And if I invest in myself, yeah, exactly, it's going to pay off. And it's paying off now as I talk to you.
Wow. Well, the evidence on SBTV Africa. So, last message. What will be our
Yeah, the last thing I want to say is I've also got, in addition to the work that I'm doing, I've got a side hustle as well, if I can probably bring it. I am also what you call it, a digital business owner. So I've set up my own online business as well. So if there is anybody, all my fellow Ghanaians out there across the diaspora in Europe and North America, I'm gonna go into digital business, I will be able to assist them and I'll be able to help them. If you want to go into the health and safety industry, if you contact me on Facebook, Lawrence Amawa on Facebook, and I've also got my own website, www.lawrenceamawa.com. www.lawrenceamawa.com. Ocom website now. You can sign up and I will send you a personal email. Then I'll be able to link up with you if you want to set up your own online business. It's going to take a matter of weeks and I'll be able to assist you and I'll be able to support you to be able to set up your online business. That's opportunity. Now, what I want to say is that I know they'll be watching. My dad, my siblings, Benjamin, Frederick, and Phyllis, and my sister, my big sister in the US, Sister Regina, and also my big brother in the US as well, Brother Kofi Emmanuel. I say, God richly bless you and continue to stay safe.
Nice one, brother Lawrence. Daily hustle across the world. Who's a Ghana? I'm in US. It's more US. I'll go to so. My brother, I'm share more experience. Near steps from the way I started here till now. But then I say, and when you free promo to Obetia, make consulting Obetia or Obe marketing. Anyway, brother Lawrence, I'm running SBTV Africa. So why?
Okay, yeah. So if you contact me personally, I will discuss it.
Nice one. I'm running SBTV Africa. So daily hustle across the world. I hope I saw Baswa numbers no good screen so 0244 790902 and 0240 677 more outside Ghana. Ghana for them more there. Sometimes the internet now and I don't want to try, but up a studio you are say so vibe. If I'm DJ Meda, the production team as DJ Click. Sharon, Tina, said them. Shamukrumaka said tour, just tour, so tour. Macram.
Eyo da sani bia ni da so se obenya adwuma ye sanso na yentimi nya adwuma ebra ye ni anyina mahoden etoda wobedru adwuma mu na nkane ani ho eba saa na atete no aye bebre enkankan se wobepo adwuma ba fie na nkane ani fie wokoso generator nso a ase famie nanso se wonim JB Mobile Engineers all the above problems will be a thing of the past. JB Mobile Engineers in Kwan ye bema 24-hour dedicated generator services. JB Mobile Engineers yeton generators fufro any other nyina sanso na ye maintenance repairs consultation which say woyɛ adwuma sɛ efie nnwuma ahodoɔ na wopɛ sɛ wotɔ generator ɛnyɛ generator bia na wɔsɛ wotɔ enti woba a yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu na yɛbɛboa wo san so ɛna yɛyɛ welding and fabrication sɛ wo generator ketewa na akɛseɛ yɛbɛsi dan kamakama ɛde asi so sɛ bɛyɛ nsuo ne awia ɛnsɛe no sɛ woyɛ school asɔre hospital companies and mining companies obiara ɛbɛyɛ so ɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi aboa mo ɛyɛ generator ɛbɛboa wɔ adwuma nyinaa wobɛhu JB Mobile Engineers ɛwɔ Tema Michelle Camp Road frɛyɛ ɛwɔ 0244623899 anaasɛ 0207596676 JB Mobile Engineers, your generator friend.